Differentiated service delivery for adolescents. Adolescence is a time of vibrancy, exploration, and self-discovery. It is also a time of rapid physical, psychological, and emotional development that affects how adolescents think about themselves and their world, which is often changing. Adolescents are diverse and come from different walks of life. Their needs are different from children and adults and are continually evolving. They have dreams and hopes for the future and are moving towards independence.
Hi there, I am Vincent and I'm from Brazil. I'm 16 years old and I live in a favela of Sao Paulo, which is a very big city. I love football. I hope to play professionally one day. I've been training really hard. My mom passed away when I was very young and I don't know my dad. So I was raised by my aunt and uncle. I like them a lot, but it wasn't always easy to grow up without my parents. Sometimes I feel like I don't belong and that nobody really understands me. When I feel this way, I'd rather be alone. I often thinking about my mom. I wish she was still here.
Changes during adolescence can greatly influence the way they view their health and interact with related services, not just affecting their health in adolescence, but throughout their lives. This includes engaging in risk behaviors, a normal part of adolescence. Adolescents living with HIV face extra challenges. Accessing and remaining engaged in care, taking meds every day, managing disclosure, coping with stigma and thinking about the future can be a lot to handle, especially without support. Adolescents who engage in risk behaviors, such as using drugs, face extra stigma and judgment, in addition to the fear of getting in trouble with the law.
I have been HIV positive since birth, but I only found out 4 years ago. I started ART about 7 years ago. I don't like taking my medicines, but my aunt is on top of it and gets really mad if I don't take them. I normally try not to think too much about my HIV status. I'd rather go out and hang out on the streets with a group of very cool guys I met. We are becoming friends and they even asked me to join them in the football team. I would never talk about my family or my HIV. My aunt thinks they are dangerous and that they take drugs and that I should stay away. I like them, they are fun and I feel like I belong. But she's right, they do take drugs, they smoke cracky. I try it and I have been doing for a few months. It feels good, it makes me forget about my troubles, but nevertheless, it makes me forget to take my tablets.
All adolescents living with HIV need support, and HIV services need to provide it according to their diverse and changing needs. This includes support around risk behaviors such as drug use. As countries move to differentiated service delivery, continual assessment of an adolescent's needs, including psychosocial, is essential to help establish how they can best be supported. Support should be provided in an empowering way that encourages their emerging independence and self-management. Adolescents should be offered options for how they want to receive support and given clear information on how to access all available services when needed. Service delivery platforms beyond the health facility, such as community and peer interventions, are crucial to facilitate early identification of challenges, rapid proactive follow-up, and to activate additional support.
I really don't like going to the clinic. I just don't want to think about having HIV. It's difficult to take these tablets every day. I don't want my friends to find out, and anyway, to take them I need to be home and most days I'm out. At my last visit, my favorite nurse told me that my viral load was no longer suppressed. She said this could be because I don't take my tablets regularly. I decided to tell her the truth, and I told her about taking drugs, how I went out with my friends and often forget about the HIV tablets. The nurses say it was good that I was honest to her. She assured me that our conversation was confidential. She gave me information about taking drugs, how to do it safely, and where I can access harm reduction services. She even arranged for me to see a counselor. I have also joined a support group for the young people using drugs that is held every week in the afternoon. When my test results are good again, I will get my RVs from a adolescent group and I will have a weekly check-ins with a peer mentor and a buddy. I don't feel judged about taking drugs, but I feel more supported. I am motivated to try and stop as I realize this is interfering with my schoolwork, chances of being a football pro, and my health. The nurse also met with my aunt. She joined me in a caregiver support group. My aunt is a little kinder to me now and more understanding. Her encouragement helps me remember my treatment.
Adolescents lead full and active lives that are not orientated to attending health services. This is also true for adolescents living with HIV. HIV does not define who they are, but it does bring added complexities. Meeting adolescents where they are in all their diversity means breaking down engagement barriers and taking services to them. It means giving them choices and the possibility to make decisions about their healthcare. It's recognizing that adolescents change rapidly, as do their needs, and services need to adapt accordingly to ensure their well-being. Differentiated service delivery is an opportunity to make sure that all adolescents living with HIV get support and services that take into account their preferences and needs. In order for differentiated service delivery to be successful for adolescents, investments in community and peer support interventions are required, and strong links between the facility and community need to be prioritized. Stay tuned to meet other adolescent cases.